live, and I will unmute and go ahead.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to our grand adventures of the official title, the Demonfall Saga, Fury of Malkathet. Well, we are here once again. It is a beautiful Wednesday morning in Hawaii. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day so far, and we're going to go around the table once again and introduce everyone. So we'll first start off with our Lord, our Savior, and our beautiful, handsome, mustachioed man, True Crew Squeezes.
Yes, I'm Squeezes, and I am playing Sil'lin, the fighter with a heart of gold.
Excellent, excellent. And then from there, we're gonna go to Cyrus.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Blue. Dabba dee dabba die.
God damn it.
He is also playing a Sun Soul Monk level 3. His character's
Next time
name
I'm
is
gonna go
Cyrus.
ham Cyrus. I'm playing as Geoff.
Why? From there, we'll move on over to Revion.
Hello, I'm Steven. I play Revion the Rogue.
The Shifter Rogue.
Shh. I'm not a furry.
From
Not yet,
there,
you're not.
we're gonna introduce the lovely, the incredible Samwise Gamgee.
Hello, I'm Sam, and I play the halfling Crickette. She is a bard.
Excellent. Once again, unfortunately, we do not have access to our handsome Panda Danda Demanda, and he will not be joining us today. He is still recovering from illness. But who would like to talk about what happened last time?
We fought spiders. Lots and lots of spiders.
Nearly died
So
multiple times.
many spiders.
And I'm not good at setting things on fire.
Well,
I am, though.
as the party said, they met some spiders and got covered in sticky icky.
Ew.
No.
What? I don't what I don't know what you mean. Ew. Anyhow, with the help of the enigmatic third child, who is not a reference, totally a reference to something, um, the party was able to defeat these spiders, which actually was something that she beseeched them the help with. Uh, from there, they have received a small monetary reward from the spiders den, as well as a new party member guiding them through the woods and continuing on with them on their adventures. We will continue in the early morning of the next day from where we left off. The party has taken a long rest, and whoever wakes up first will see a beautiful sunrise rising up above into the forested lands that you guys now rest on above from this cliff hanging above.
That was my role for waking up first.
Sure, if you guys want, you can roll initiative to see who wakes up first. If not, Revion wakes up first.
Absolutely.
Okay. That's not what I wanted. What the hell?
It
I-
works, I guess.
I will help.
No.
It's-
Yeah, I mean,
I
it was a
doubt it.
19 on the die.
There you go.
Ah,
Damn.
But you stayed up really late. It makes sense.
ouch.
Oh, here, let me put the music on. I forgot. Which one was it? I believe it was this one. Yep. So,
Ooh.
A very Brady special by Kevin McLeod.
yep. I don't ask. I have no idea. It's just on here and it's nice. So
It's royalty free. Kevin McLeod is one of those types that I think just either he's paid for or he does it of his own volition to make music that other people can use without like any sort of copyright nonsense.
yeah. Well, anyhow, you'll see the third child looking over the sunrise. She's been packing these small pouches you'll see she'll have some several small gourds tied to her belt above her tanned brown skirt. Um, putting on her mantle made of wolf fur. Sheathing weapons and basically preparing to go.
Um, I would want to gather my own stuff too, of how little there is. But
Yeah.
I guess I'll since she's starting to get ready, I'll walk to some of the others who aren't awake yet, and I don't know, nudge them with a foot, try and wake them up.
I guess I'll come out of my little meditative trance since I don't really sleep.
Yeah, I mean, you guys, the elves specifically, could have been up a long time ago. But if they wished, they could have stayed up late and meditated later.
Yeah, that's usually what I do.
Yeah, and we'll say Lorfume does the opposite. So Lorfume's been up for a while, and he's just kind of been reading a book.
Cricket took full advantage of being able to actually sleep for once, and
Yeah.
she didn't wake up until she got nudged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same
Yeah.
for Cyrus.
Presumably, the two are snoring loudly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, she
I
sounds like
probably
a steam train.
I probably nudged them a little harder then, just so I could stop hearing that.
You gotta roll to see if it works. Like, am I
No,
so?
You guys are
am I
woken
so,
up.
Yeah, that's one thing that always bothered me is like some DMs that do every single little thing, you know, like roll to wake up when your party member is nudging you.
Yeah, in 5th
Okay,
edition,
what?
it's officially a rule. If you are sleeping, a party member can use their action to wake you, and it works 100% of the time, but it costs an action.
You can't just be like, no, screw you, I'm staying asleep.
Exactly. So from there, once she sees that everyone's awake, she'll hand out some jerky, some berries. Well, time to get started, and she'll let out a whistle. I don't remember how well that worked last time, but it'll be like a sharp, like, kind of like almost like a whistle for a dog. And you'll see, running up that ramp that leads up into this cliff area, you'll see the wolf, the smallest wolf, which is the size of a regular wolf, which once again is the size of a person.
Right.
Will run up. She'll pat its head. Are you ready to go, youngest? And it will, like, lull it, put its head to the side, and then kind of like panting, like excitedly wagging its tail.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like it.
Go.
It'll be a shame
Alright.
when it dies. I mean,
I am not letting that happen.
Did you say that aloud?
I say that?
Yeah. Like in character, did you say that aloud?
No, that was a
Steven, that was
meta
Steven,
observation.
okay.
Yeah, meta observation.
Yeah,
What?
That,
No,
that would be all
freaking-
kinds of fucked up.
Yeah, freaking-
Just making sure because you said rude things before.
Right away.
that's not fair. I didn't know it was rude.
Yeah, that's
Let's just start off with like a rift in the party.
yeah. So you see,
Oh yes, a single question can cause an immediate irreparable rift.
no, we're fine. Anyhow, so you guys begin to prepare to leave, and
Yep.
presumably you guys are gonna like walk to the entrance of the cave. And she's like, "Oh no, we're not going that way." And she motions over, and you see a rope that's kind of been like staked into like this stone, and it goes all the way down into the woods.
Are we going that way?
She'll like pick up the other wolf, and she'll slide down with her leg wrapped around it and one arm, the rest of her her other arm holding the wolf on her shoulder, and she'll just slide down.
Oh. Love it.
Revion will follow along without issue.
Yeah.
He's scaled stuff before.
Yeah, you guys don't have to roll, but I mean, like, if for example, if you are not very dexterous,
Well-
you might be nervous, you know?
What I meant by without issue was like from him, not more like ability, which
Yeah, like he's not complaining.
yeah.
Yeah, of course, of course.
I didn't want to make it seem like, oh yeah, he could totally do this without needing any sort of rolls or anything.
Well, damn,
Right.
Revion, you don't have to be such a badass.
I mean,
Damn.
he probably could, but it's just I don't want to like just force that without the DM's approval or whatever.
You
Right.
roll with Sue.
You guys can slide down with no issue.
Sweet.
Cricket is very nervous because it's a very far drop, but she does it anyway.
Yeah. Well, whatever works, right?
I mean, I trust her. I'm the one who invited her.
You didn't convince her, but you did invite her. Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, you guys all slide down with no issue. Lorfume will go last because he is wearing heavier armor than I'm pretty sure all of you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
He's got the highest AC, for sure.
Oh yeah, he is wearing scale mail. Yep, he's wearing medium armor. So you see him like slide down last. The rope, you hear it kind of snapping a little bit. It's kind of
kinda
scary,
creaking.
but yeah, but he makes it to the bottom.
Don't
All
worry,
right.
we would have died.
I'm sure you would have. Thank you though. At that motion, the third child will nod forward. Let's go. Where are we headed? As she's leading you guys through this wood.
That's a really good question. Sil'lin, where are we going?
Oh, well, we were on the trail of some cultists that attacked a village we were in.
So then you'll know where their headquarters is, and it's in the elven capital of Thotholeth.
Yeah, we're gonna have to make a bit of a trek, you guys. Gotta go all the way to Thotholeth.
So on the map, you guys will see that red dot. That's where you guys started at this wolf's den. But you know, typically through these woods, people who have traveled, especially from the Elven lands to the Skull Coast Republic, it took you guys probably a week or more to get through the woods. And that's just like the thicker part of it on a road. The pace you guys are making on this path that she's leading you down seems to be very quick. But the first day goes by with no incident. You set up a campfire, do your regular watches, and yeah, we'll say during one of the watches, Cyrus is watching. Cyrus,
Yes.
high or low?
Low.
Oh no.
Oh,
Ah.
no.
That is not low.
Great. Well,
That's very far from low.
yes. So, Cricket,
Yes.
remember how we talked about how you have horrible nightmares?
Yeah.
Mm.
You're having one of those, and you're like, reacting out of your sleep, into the it's you're having a reaction, we'll say.
Oh
And
dear.
Cyrus kind of just sees Cricket twitching and moving, and every now and then she'll like whimper, and then suddenly she screams very loudly and wakes up.
Okay, I'm going to hey, trying to get her
No.
attention. Are you
No, don't
are you
touch me.
okay?
Don't. Cyrus?
Okay, I'm not touching. I'm just making sure you're like, are you dying?
No, I'm fine. Sorry.
Okay, good, because I would have been prepared anyway, but
No, I'm good. Sorry, just a bad dream.
oh,
The youngest,
Okay.
The wolf will come up youngest and lick her face.
Cricket hugs him, or youngest. He hugs her very, very, very tight.
And it will kind of like cuddle up a little bit, go back to sleep.
Sorry if I scared you.
Don't be sorry. Are you gonna be okay?
I'm fine. I have bad dreams all the time. Trust me, it's no big deal.
All right. Well, if you need to talk about it, I can stay awake.
I'd rather not, but thank you. It's not a nice story.
Fair enough. But just know that I've heard some pretty crappy stories too. It's not gonna hurt me any.
For the love of God, TJ, why?
Like seriously, how many thousands do you have?
I had 3,000. I don't anymore.
Jesus
Sorry.
Christ, dude.
That was beautiful.
But
Good roleplay.
you had 3,000. You had dance off time. Why didn't you do that?
Because he's
dance-off
merciful.
time- yeah,
Ah,
because I'm merciful.
now he's
Okay.
cowardly.
No, no. Anyhow, presumably, after you all go to bed, the night goes uneventfully. Ooh, that was good. Sorry.
Nice comedy relief there.
yeah, it was good. But
What did he do? I missed it. I missed the visual.
oh,
Just
he
redeemed so many make me dabs.
yeah.
You monster.
Yeah.
We need like
you
the
know.
sound of a gun cocking and firing every time he does one.
Yes.
No, not that kind of dab.
Anyhow, the rest of the night passes uneventfully. Once again, besides Sil'lin, besides Lorfume, the third child will wake up first, and then nudge everyone else awake when it's time to get ready. It's a bit earlier than most of you would like. And all she'll say to that, to any complaints is, if we leave earlier, we can cover more ground.
Fair enough.
Got a point.
But once again, there is food prepared. So, like, this time, rather than the little jerky she gave you yesterday, all of yesterday, this morning she woke up extra early, and you guys have a full boar.
Oh.
Oh my god, fresh meat!
Food.
Well, I made cutlets out of the stomach and a lot of the a lot of the smaller pieces, the finer cuts. But the rest of it I made in the jerky. Then we have an extra blanket now. We can use the bones for some stuff too, and then the tusks are useful. But I never know what to do with the head. And she just holds up this boar's head.
Nice.
You can wear it.
Yeah, let's make a hood out of it.
Okay, well, give me a few days to do that, I guess. You want like a hood or a helmet?
like helmet. Helmet would probably be like the most fun option here.
Okay. Well,
Smell horrible, but God, it would be hilarious.
Well, I mean, as long as you cure it right, it should be good.
we'll do the first one. Okay. Anyhow, so you guys travel for another day, and you come out of the woods near a river. The river goes up into the mountains, and you down the river for quite some ways. You do see a small town sitting on the river. This river isn't on the map because it is a small river. But yeah, there is a river going from the mountain directly into that town that you guys are about to hit. And this is around midday. The third child will stop, put down her bags. Well, let's take a rest here. I can gather fish.
That sounds like a great idea. I'm gonna go rest in the water.
Okay.
Crickets do the same.
Yeah, the third
How
child.
about- where are we on the map?
Here, let me show you. You guys
Ping
are
it for
right
me, yeah.
about here. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I meant to ping it. You guys are right about. Let me delete that. You guys are right about here,
Gotcha.
above that town, like right at the bottom of that mountain. So, as you guys are resting, presumably you guys like go in the water in your clothes, or do you like take off your armor? What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna take off my armor, but that's
Yeah.
about it.
So you'll see the third child take off her armor, scrub it, put it on a rock to dry, uh, take off her clothes, do the same thing, and then jump in the river.
Cyrus doesn't even think about it. Just it follows.
That's
Follows
in
suit.
contrast to Cricket, who is now blushing like a freaking tomato.
But yeah, she more or less scrubs herself. You see lots of like caked dirt and blood and stuff come off. Um, and as a woman who lives in the forest, you notice that the hair is surprisingly not all matted and gross and disgusting, because she goes up out of the river, picks off a bunch of branches, crushes them down into a paste, and then jumps back in and kind of washes her hair with it.
Oh, neat. So, can I look underwater with my endless breath and see if there's
Yeah,
anything
sure.
neat down here?
Yeah.
Aside
Sure.
from a view of her naked, Cyrus?
No, God damn it, no.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Just a regular one.
Yeah, regular perception check. Because you can hold your breath endlessly.
Ooh.
Nap. What's your perception skill? Probably not a lot. Oh,
Yeah.
oops, I accidentally clicked off of your character sheet and closed it. So let me go to my campaigns and then open it back up. Okay, Cyrus. Perception is a +3, so 7, which is not awful, but you don't find anything.
Nothing good, anyway.
Yeah, there's a lot of fish, some rocks.
Neat.
Yep. From there, yeah, you guys probably spend an hour swimming, cleaning yourselves. If asked, the third child will make you guys the same paste that she used for her hair.
Cricket
Mm.
asks, My
Yep.
hair is so greasy. I need
Yeah,
it.
It smells like mint, but there's obviously other things in it, but it smells like mint. It's
Hey.
green.
Yeah, I think Sil'lin will pass.
I think Revion will also pass.
Well, since I'm still in the water, can I like maybe travel upstream a bit, scout the area?
Yeah, sure. If you go upstream, eventually you hit a waterfall, and it's like a very small waterfall, very like where salmon are like go over the waterfall and they jump.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of like that. But you see, the more it goes up, you do see like it goes into the dwarven mountains, and you do see like smokestacks, and you see like buildings in the distance. But they're kind of like built directly into the mountainside, so it's not like a building that you can walk up to. It's more of like a building that's like coming out
In
from
the
under
mountain.
the mountain. Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Funky.
So after a while, be about like 30 minutes of bathing and stuff, the third child will begin fishing. Once again, completely nude, not giving a shit, waiting for her clothes to dry, and her fishing proceeds as she goes up to the same waterfall where Cyrus is, climbs up to the top of it, where her spear where her spear out, waiting, or no, not her spear, her knife out, waiting. When a fish leaps over the waterfall that's close enough, she will grab it, put it on the rock next to her, and stab it.
Well,
And she'll do
certainly
Can I
that.
pop out of that waterfall and say, "Nice catch"?
Roll me a. Are you trying to surprise her?
No.
Okay. She'll
Is
just
is she surprised?
high or low.
I'll try high this time since low screwed me. Ah, damn it.
So, You pop out like kind of like going up the waterfall, and you like swim up, and then you like you swim and
I
you
jump
jump
like the
and you
fish.
you jump like the fish. You feel You see her, she grabs your neck, puts you onto the rock, and she's like, "Don't ever do that. It was gonna kill you and eat you. Thought you were a fish."
That's racist.
Also, she put your face in fish guts.
Why, it doesn't bother me. I'm half of a Dalkin. I'm sure I've grabbed fish and eaten them raw before.
I mean, you're still a sentient creature. You probably need to cook food, you know? It's not like you can
Not
just eat
fish.
whatever raw. Maybe. From there, um, yeah, after, that incident happens, she catches more fish, kind of looking to see if you play any more weird pranks. Afterwards, she'll kind of gather it up and uh, gut them, reach into a pouch, pull out this weird white stone, and like stuff it on the inside, and then like wrap it in leaves and put it in another bag. From there, she'll go grab her clothes, put it on, put on her armor, put on her mantle. All right, you guys ready?
Yep, ready as I'll ever be.
Ready?
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Excellent. Well, and you guys do anything else at the river before, like, prior to Cyrus doing crazy shit?
Cricket has been looking around trying to find shiny rocks, cool frogs, stuff like that. Mostly she's just looking for anything to put in her journal.
Sure. Roll me a perception check. Yeah, I mean, not too bad. You find a pretty like interesting orangish color rock.
Neat! Cyrus, look at this! It's so cool looking!
What is it?
Just a rock I found. Look at it, it catches the light.
Is it like shiny? Can I inspect this rock?
Sure. I mean, it's not like it just looks like
Rock.
a shiny rock. It doesn't. It's not like a gem or like a fancy stone. It's just a weird rock.
Uh,
I mean, if
Sil'lin's
you look around for long enough, you'll see another one.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not like unique. It's just.
It's just
it's
cool
pretty.
looking.
What was that,
Okay.
Celine?
Yeah, Sil'lin just kind of looks over and grumbles goblins.
Grumbles goblins to the clearly not goblin.
I'm a halfling, you weirdo. Not all short things are the same, you freaking beanstalk.
Wow.
I'm
Like,
only
this whole
5
party's just
feet.
got identity issues.
No, I understand. I don't like being called something I'm not either.
Cricket huffs and puts her rock into her bag and walks away.
Goblins. Honestly,
And
goblins. Come
for
on,
the
man.
rest of the day, you all travel for a little while, and then as the sun sets, she looks down river a little bit. The third child will speak again and say, "Well, we can rest here, or we can continue. The town seems to only be about an hour away."
I think we should keep going. There's no sense in waiting.
Yeah.
She'll nod and continue. As you guys go down the river, you'll see that there is a dam that kind of blocks off the river a little bit, leading into a small lake. And next to the lake is that town. It is completely surrounded by wooden walls, and there is no visible entrance from this side.
The hell?
Well, we're here, but from here on out, you guys lead. I'm not too comfortable in this situation.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You come on back here with me, sir child.
Can I look over the wall?
No, it's too tall.
Levitate.
Sure. You look over the wall.
No,
and
I'm
you
just
see,
kidding. I'm not gonna waste my levitate on that. Are you kidding me?
All right, all right, all right. You do what you want to do, man.
Okay.
I guess we just start heading around the city to get to the entrance
Yeah, it's not really a city. It's
or
probably
town.
yeah, it's a small town.
So these walls are pretty damn high. Then I'm guessing I can't see over the top.
I mean, you guys are like flat with it now. Is the thing. You guys aren't looking at it from above anymore.
All right.
And it's the walls are probably like 15 foot high. There, it looks like most of a single tree makes one of these bits of the wall.
What are they trying to keep out? I'm gonna ask that one out loud to the group.
I don't know.
Must be awfully
Maybe
dangerous.
Maybe they were having issues with spiders too. Then again, spiders can climb, so walls wouldn't really do much.
Either that, or they're just selective with who they want to enter their town.
That would make sense. It'd be rude, but it would make sense.
If anyone catches that, he said selective with a lot more bite than just a casual observation.
Racists. Got it.
Well, he doesn't know them for sure, but he like it could allude to what he's dealt with. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, you haven't been to this town specifically, Revion.
Well, that's why I was explaining that.
Yeah. So, after 10 minutes of walking around the wall, you do come around a bend and you do see a road that leads up to the front gate. It is manned by two men wearing leather armor with a bit of chain underneath. As you guys turn the corner, let's see if one of them sees you guys. What about the other one? Nope. So they're at attention looking down the road. They both wield halberds. Yeah, they're just kind of like waiting at this for lack of a better word, a gate. It's not really a gate though. If you think about yeah, it's an entrance, but if you recall in Lord of the Rings, the town of Bree had that weird like front door that wasn't really a gate. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Yeah, and it's just starting to hit nightfall. And once again, you hear the click of the tongue and stupid eyes. Torch lights up. That might catch their attention. So
yeah, definitely. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try and let them know. Hey, excuse me.
Yeah, so they'll look. Oh, hello, travelers. And they'll kind of look over. They're both human. One's a man, maybe in his 30s. Very gruff look to him. Stubble on his face. Kind of mid-length, shaggy brown hair, brown eyes. The other one's a younger woman, and she looks very kind of like startled and like kind of goes right to attention, holding her weapon ready to go. But he seems a lot more relaxed. Well, what brings you here?
We're mostly just looking for a bed for the night.
Yeah, that.
And the wolf with you, and it will look at youngest.
She travels with us.
Well, you better keep that thing on a leash.
Wait, it's really not necessary. She's very well behaved.
If you say so, but if something happens, it's on you and not me.
I can handle that.
Good. Well, entrance tax is normally 2 copper.
Okay.
So like, how many do we have in the group?
You guys have 6, so that would be equivalent to 1 silver, 2 copper.
Yeah, pretty sure we can just give them like a gold and be like, keep the change.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and give him a gold and just say, that's for my friends. I'll be sleeping outside here.
if you wish.
Are you sure,
Well,
Dylan?
I have issues. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Do
I'm
you
gonna
want to
conduct a
keep him company, third?
yeah, I was thinking about doing that. Me and youngest will stay outside.
There you go, Mr. Guardman. No problems with the wolves.
I like how you use the plural of wolves. As far as this man knows, there's only one.
And I'll let him think about that.
Yeah.
I'll bring
You
you
actually.
back.
Go ahead.
Cricket looks to them. I'll bring you guys out some food later.
All right. And you see the third child kind of set up a little camp. Not really using a tent, but setting up a fire, kind of, in a little clear area next to the road.
Raven is just looking for a tall tree.
Good idea.
Yep. So,
Hey, can I actually go to Revion and ask him a little something?
go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, man. After the last time we all went to sleep in a town together, we woke up and it was gone. So if it's all right with you, I'm gonna be keeping an eye out towards this direction tonight. And if you see anything weird, light a fire.
We already have a fire.
Make a bigger fire.
Fine.
I'll
I
keep
sure
that in
hope
mind.
that my vagueness doesn't come back to bite me there. But I'm gonna trust you guys.
We'll make sure everyone is warned if something were to happen.
Thank you.
The guard will look at you guys once he sees that you're presumably done talking, right?
Mhm.
Okay, he'll open the door and say, welcome to Riverdale. Enjoy your stay." Open the door.
Cricket's the first to walk in. Mostly because she really wants something to eat.
Yep, and
Uh,
I'm right behind.
Yeah, at this time of night, this town is very quiet. It seems to be consist of two main streets that go down in kind of like a cross pattern. As you go down, there's a section in the middle where there seems to be a bit more permanent buildings, stone, besides just these wood settlements that seem to be what this town is the majority of this town is made of.
Uh-huh.
But it's early evening, so you do see some people walking about, like returning to homes and such. But it does seem to be a bit more light and noise towards the center of this cross in Riverdale.
I have a question. Are these humans?
The great majority of them are humans, but occasionally you do see a half elf, and even more rarer is an elf.
Oh. Because I don't know you guys, but this place looks elven to me.
Yeah, I don't get that feeling.
The architecture actually of the permanent buildings is elven, but all the what looks to be the more recent construction is of human make.
They must have moved in recently.
Something bad happened here.
Lorfume will say, define recent.
Uh, huh.
Well, I mean, I guess recent for me would be at some point in the last 80 years.
I'd have to remember more then to tell you the full answer.
Understandable.
But do you guys continue to the center of the town?
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let me see if I can find some little quaint town music. Bum. Ah, that works. so this is. You still hear the sound of the river nearby as it's still fairly close. Here, let me lower the volume significantly on that. There, that should be good.
How soothing.
Yeah, very soothing. But all of you travel through the town towards the center, and you do see a two large buildings, both across this little cross on the map. So on the north side, there is
Hey,
this
thank
very
you, Sneaky
elegant-
Guy, for subscribing.
Hey,
Hey.
thank you, sneaky guy. I
Nope.
bet you that is my good friend, Nico. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Anyhow, all of you tend to your gaze is drawn towards this larger building, very elegant in its stone design. You can tell that it took years and years and years just to carve each individual pillar. The wood reliefs on it are very well embossed with scenes of nature and beauty. Sil'lin, you would recognize this as a high elven architecture style.
Hmm.
Across the way is another building with intermittent, mostly wood, but intermittent stone, stone foundations, stone cornerstones, and the like. So, from there, what this building seems to be is a large in-house. It's about 2 stories. You see several glass windows, a rarity in these smaller towns. But you hear the bustling of music, laughter, and talking from that building.
Hmm.
The elven building seems completely quiet.
Yeah, I'm gonna head into the Elven building.
And I'm gonna go over to the bustling laughter building.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm following Cricket.
Lorfume will stick with Sil'lin. So the party is split 3 ways.
Fun.
So let us continue with Sil'lin, then we'll go back to Revion, then we'll go back to Crickette and Cyrus.
Sweet.
Okay, Sil'lin.
Yes.
At the entrance of this building, there is a wooden door. And as you walk up to it, do you do anything?
Yeah, I'm going to inspect it and see if anything like really stands out to me.
Well, besides the fact that it is very obviously well made, there is a small little plaque next to the door. And it says, "The Mayor's Office. Hours from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily."
Does anything else about the front of the building sort of stand out?
No, it's. I mean, maybe. Actually, here, give me a higher low, Larry. Give me a higher low.
Well, gotta go with high.
Oh, there we go.
Yes.
So, as you were kind of walking up, you can see a soft candlelight at the top of this building. There's a small window, and you do see a small candlelight flickering up there. So, the building is occupied currently.
Right. I guess for now I'll just go and head into the in-house.
Got it. Lorfume will follow. Revion. Back at the campsite, you do see, you and third child make yourselves comfortable.
All right.
She lays down. The wolf kind of settles near her. It's just whatever tree you end up picking out is where she sets up the camp, very close by.
All right. That's fair.
Well, we'll do watches of 3. I'll start, and then you can choose to go second or third, and then I'll do a 4th watch in the morning.
It'll go second then.
Okay. You guys talk about anything while trying to go to bed?
He's not gonna open up by himself. He's
Okay.
not really a talkative sort.
All right. Well, it's about 7 p.m. how late do you think you go to bed? Like after everyone goes into town, it is roughly 7 p.m.
Maybe give it another hour or two, I guess.
Yeah, so like maybe 30 minutes in before you start actually feeling sleepy. You hear so what was that all about?
My kind isn't well. That's a bit might be inaccurate. I haven't really been welcomed to a lot of human settlements or settlements in general. So I have a bit of a bad taste in my mouth, as it were.
Oh, understood. I feel similarly, but I've never been in a town before. There's more nerves than anything else for me. But while humanoids can be cruel, the one thing I've always noticed, they also create things. Something that the wolves never have done.
Unfortunately, I wouldn't be privy. Never really stayed in the town long enough to really know.
Well, I mean, the walls, the buildings,
Yeah.
clothes even. And she like motions to her own clothing.
You see creations. I see boundaries. Things that have kept me out for years. So it's just a matter of perspective, I suppose.
Well, in the morning at the very least, we should probably gather supplies there and then move on.
Yeah, agreed.
Who knows? Maybe we can get some new equipment. I know that my my armor it's handmade. I need I probably need an upgrade.
Yeah, I might have to get some tools to help maintain my bow too. The ones I've got are running out or getting a bit shoddy.
Something I did want to say. What's a copper? That guy asked for some copper, and then you guys gave him something shiny. What was that?
It's a currency, things that they usually ask for in usually either a service or permission to enter some sort of stronghold or any population place. Period.
Huh. So they don't just trade goods and services for other goods and services?
I suppose it depends where, but most often than not, it's either copper, gold, platinum, silver, just monetary currency.
I see. Well, it seems there's more things that I need to learn.
Yeah, I feel you there. Unfortunately, I've just been disappointed. A lot.
Well, you lived in a city before, right?
Nope. Well, suppose lived isn't exactly accurate, more like I hid out in one.
Oh. And this is where you met that mentor of yours?
Med is a bit subjective, but yeah, he found me there.
And what was he like?
Off-putting. Most days he was erratic in personality. Others he was different, more focused. He always kept me on my toes.
That sounds like a good trainer. Teaching you how to survive.
He did do that, yes. He is, however, a not exactly kind man.
Sometimes the best teachers aren't.
I'll agree with you there.
And she'll roll over, stretch and sit up. Oh well, get some rest. I'll keep watch.
Don't have to tell me twice. He just leans back and closes his eyes.
Excellent. From there, the party, no, the rest of the party, besides Revion, enters this raucous tavern, and there's lively music playing, full of humans. You do see half elves, and there is a elven bard playing a lively tune. If I can find the music again. One moment. Uh,
Eventually.
eventually. Oh god, that's
20
loud.
years later.
Oh god, I realized I played that for myself, so none of you guys heard that. I blasted my fucking ears out just then.
That'll teach you.
Yeah, that will teach me. Jesus
Rest in peace.
Christ. Yeah, anyhow. This lively music is playing through the tavern, and you see this minstrel who has an assortment of instruments on him. You know, a tambourine attached to his foot, a drum on his back that when he steps, the tambourine clangs together, causing the strings to pull the drum and make it beat. And he's playing a flute in his mouth as well as strumming a lute. And another young elf dances around him. The people at the tavern seem to be very excited by this, and are cheering and roaring, and lots of ale is being spilt. And as you guys enter, you'll see a young woman, human woman, walk up to all of you in very, classic barmaid's clothes. She has short blonde hair and these two very finely done buns. Oh, excellent. Two finely done buns, and she has an apron on. Oh, hello there. What can I do you for?
We're all just looking for a meal.
Ah, well, you've come to the right place. This is the Riverdale Inn. Here, let me get a table out for you. And you see, like, she brings you guys towards the back end. It's far away from the stage, which seems like to be the most popular area. Please, have a seat. Is this gonna be all of you?
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. And will you need rooms as well?
Yes.
Wonderful. So we have two packages. The first package is our standard fare. It comes with dinner and a room for 1 silver. And then we have the deluxe package, which is on the second floor. That comes with a more advanced dinner, a bath, as well as a nicer room. And those are 1 gold.
Advanced.
What?
Advanced. Right now, here's your gold.
All right. Thank you. What about the rest of you?
I'll just take the normal package, thank you.
Same.
Lorfume will also say. Yep. Well, so
Hi. We've been living in the woods, and you guys want just regular ass rooms?
Pretty sure if I get anything,
you guys were in the woods for about a week.
I'm pretty sure if I get anything fancy, I'll get culture shock.
I'm used to living in the woods. This is nothing new to me.
Whatever.
Besides, look at my tiny legs. Stairs are not fun.
I'll carry you up the stairs.
Don't tease me, Blue Man.
So, after about, 20 minutes, she comes back with some food. She comes back with 3 very regular plates, potatoes, meat, vegetables, and a 4th plate that is a very nice, well-cooked and seasoned steak, a soup, and a salad.
Gee, I wonder who that's going to. Cyrus.
Oh, and alcohol's extra. You can have the standard ale for about 5 copper, and then you can also have fine elven wine for a gold, and then we even have special dwarven whiskey brought from down the mountain. It's called Dragonfire, and that's 3 gold.
No, thank you. I don't drink anymore.
I'll take the basic ale, please.
Okay, thank you. And you, sir?
Have you any fruit juices?
I can see what the cook can rummage. I bet you we have some fruits for that are gonna be for breakfast, and he can squeeze one out.
Sounds good.
And Lorfume will just wave his hand. Water, please. And you guys have a very nice dinner. Do you all talk about anything while that's going on?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Cyrus why Dalkin is here.
What do you mean?
I mean, don't exactly see many of your kind around.
Well, he looks
Well,
like an Aragonasi, but he has like weird like green pigmentation. I'd have to have
Yeah.
you roll a nature check preceded by a history check to fully figure that out.
Okay. Nature
roll me a
and
nature
history.
first.
Okay.
Yeah,
While you guys work on that, I'll be right back.
got it. So, well, you don't really know what he's an Aragonasi mixed with something. You can't figure out what, but I'll let you roll that history check still to give you a list of options. That's not bad. So in the Majocracy of Ganas, there are all the different elemental Ganassi races: earth, fire, water, air, as well as some other races of actual Djinn, which you hear are these powerful elemental beings. Besides that, there are rumors of demon people and angel people. He could be any mix of any of these things.
Okay.
But Ganas are exceedingly rare out of the Majocracy.
All right. So let me roll a d2 real quick, like a little 50-50.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go to ask what he is in Abyssal and see if he understands.
Hmm.
Speak Abyssal, Sil'lin. Or Sil'lin, Cyrus.
I actually speak deep.
Deep speech Primordial and Videlkis. You do not. So Sil'lin looks at you and says something in a guttural language that sounds fucking awful. and just looks at you and says that.
Do you need a drink?
It's like, okay, well, not a demon.
Yeah, that means you something. Nope. I don't think Lorfume will bother trying different languages. Well, you guys spend the rest of the time at the tavern. Any other interesting conversations?
Hmm. Yeah, he did ask me what I was doing here, and I didn't answer his question.
Well, he said, "What are you doing here in Abyssal?" You didn't understand him, but he
Okay.
said, and then when you said what, you're like, "Oh, do you need a drink?" He's like, "Well, not a demon."
Okay.
Like, you can respond to him saying like that, because that's kind of weird.
Hmm. I don't know. I'm still debating on whether or not Cyrus should be open about what he's doing.
Yeah, but I mean, you could always question me being like, wait, you think I'm a demon?
Exactly.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you What do you want?
No, well, you can't be too safe. I mean, these cultists that are after us, and now incidentally we are after them, they work very closely with demons.
Is that
By the way,
what-
they are called the Court of Debauchery. Is the name of the cult.
No, man. Look, I'm just a priest who's out here trying to do a job right. Gotcha.
Yeah, but just trying to do a job.
I'm the farthest thing from a demon there is, honestly. I mean, I'm not too sure if a djinn is a subspecies of some kind of weird demon or the other way around. On argue semantics, but no. Don't worry.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, they're different enough.
You'll see Lorfume's eyes flash a interesting color, and he'll just say, "Well, he's obviously not an undead."
And I'm gonna point to him and say, "See?
While they're all debating this, Cricket has been shoving the meat from her plate into just a bag because she's gonna go take it out to third child.
Got it. Presumably you leave town while they're all discussing this,
Oh
and
yeah.
you see her standing up, leaning against a tree. Presumably, the wolf is laying down next to her. There's a fire going, and she nods at you. Welcome back.
I brought dinner, like I said.
Oh, well, thank you.
I didn't want you to have to go hunting since there was stuff here.
Oh, well, I had leftovers, but Revion is sleeping, so I'll make sure he gets some too. And she like points up into the tree when she says that Revion is sleeping.
Oh, there he is. For some reason, I'm not really surprised about that.
Yeah, he's a fox, but he acts like a cat sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Just tell him hi for me. I'm gonna head back inside before they charge me another entry fee.
Got it. Thank you.
Good
She'll take
night.
the little bag. Good night. You go back inside, no issue.
So I'm gonna ask Sil'lin here. You're so worried about me. If I'm not mistaken, somebody back there, back at the first town, knew your name.
That's right.
What's up with that?
They have been after me for some time now. I've managed
What
to
did you
well, let's just say they consider me a traitor.
do? Ooh.
And they will stop at nothing to have my head.
This all sounds ominous. What'd you do?
Yeah, Cricket comes back as this happens.
Like, seriously, walks up to the table right then, just goes, "What'd you do?"
And Cyrus is just staring at him.
Well,
Did you really just say that?
in the court of debauchery, once you're one of the family, you cannot leave.
Oh.
And me and the woman I loved, Nalea, had been planning our escape for months when they found out.
Jeez.
During a lengthy battle, she was killed, but I did manage to escape.
So sorry to hear that.
Thank
So,
you. I pray that you are all safe.
why'd you leave?
In the cult, relationships are forbidden, and we wanted the freedom to be together. Now,
All right, out of
if
character,
you'll-
my doubt's cleared.
Okay. Yeah, now if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go up to my room.
Well, your room's down the hall, but yes.
Yeah.
I am upstairs.
Yeah, so Sil'lin will go to his room. Lorfume will just kind of nod. Well, I should probably get some rest as well. It's my job to keep an eye on him after all. And he'll just walk off without saying anything more.
Bye.
Actually, can I ask you something?
Who?
Lorfume. You don't recognize anything here, do you?
Hold on. No.
Huh. Well,
I
damn.
mean, the magistrate's building looks similar to what I vaguely remember, but besides that, no.
Hmm.
That and I didn't even know it was a magistrate's building until I walked up to it. And then the memory came back.
That's fair enough then. I'm gonna look into it a little more. You can go keep an eye on him.
Oh, thank you. Good night. He'll walk
Yeah.
away. So, now that Sil'lin, Lorfume, and Revion are sleeping, what about Cyrus and Crickette?
Cricket's gonna go see if she can get a closer look at that minstrel show.
Yeah. Oh, I realized the music stopped. I'm gonna restart it. Um,
Cyrus is going to.
yes.
Cyrus is going to ask the waitress about the town.
Excellent. So first we'll do Crickette, and then we'll do Cyrus. So Crickette,
Yeah.
you kind of move through the crowd to get a better look, as you are very tiny.
Yes.
There's a bunch of tables gathered around this large, well, not large, but it's a pretty decent sized like stage. It goes up a step leading to this area, and all the accompanying music you hear is played by one man. And there's this elven woman spinning around in dancing circles and singing in Elvish. Do you speak Elvish?
Let me check that. I'm not sure if I do.
Crickette speaks Common,
Nope.
Deep Speech, Dwarvish, and Halfling, so no. But it's a very light, beautiful song. After some time, they've been playing, like, since you guys got in here. It's been a few hours. And they do look tired, but it looks like they're playing the last song of their performance. And this one is a bit more, melancholy. A bit more sincere, a bit softer. The minstrel pulls out just a violin, and she'll pull out a harp, and they both sing a duet in Elvish that is beautiful. But it sounds like a very sad song. After that, they'll, people are throwing gold coins and flowers and cheering. Um, you see a young lady run up to the man and like beg him for an autograph, and they're doing bowing and all that stuff. And after a while, the crowd kind of clears a little bit. You see people going home, and they will sit down at a table and order some food and drinks. At this time, it is about 11:30. It is very late.
Oh, well then I guess after seeing the show, I should probably go to bed.
Well, if you wish, you can probably need at least 6 hours of sleep
Mm-hmm.
because you're not the type of spellcaster you are. You don't have to prepare your spells in the morning, so you can take a 6 hour nap basically.
Perfect.
So you still have a little bit of time.
Well then I guess I'm gonna wander up to the performers and just. Where did you learn that song?
Oh, this will be the woman asking. Well, my husband wrote it, and she motions to him, and I worked on the melody. Yeah, it's a sad song, but it's about two star-crossed lovers meeting and falling in love and then being separated.
It was absolutely beautiful.
Oh well, thank you.
So I guess I just wanted to say you guys are. That was an amazing show.
Oh well, yeah, we've been doing this for the last 100 years. I would hope we'd be good at this point. And she'll laugh softly, and he'll chuckle, but he's like kind of eating his food and not really talking.
It
But
smiles.
you'll hear him like laugh and then start coughing.
Hey, I'm gonna leave you to your meal. Thank you for the show. It was very nice.
Oh yes, and anytime we're not performing, feel free to talk. You don't seem like one of those rabid fans, so It's always nice to talk to, and she'll like would you air quotes in the air, her fingers. A normal person. Oh, have a good evening, and she'll
You
wave
too,
to
good
you.
night.
So Cyrus, before all that,
Yeah.
you asked the waitress at your single table what's going on, and,
Yeah.
and this is as the evening is winding down. It took a little bit. She seemed to it seems to be her and a young man who's a waiter, and then there's a barkeep and some amount of cooks in the kitchen. And this is a very busy night, so they're like running around. Every now and then you can
Mm.
get a word into her, but she's like, "Oh, sorry, 1 second," and then she'll pop away. But as
Is
everything's
the whole
finally,
stash the whole staff humans, or is one of them like an elf?
she looks. You can't really tell what she is. She looks human, but she could be an elf. Her hair. Oh wait, her hair's up actually. Yeah, she has ever so slighted pointed ears, so she
Okay.
could assume she's a half elf.
All right.
Uh,
I was planning
um,
on asking someone who is old, but since she's like my best option, yeah.
yeah, I mean the barkeep looks like an old guy. Like he looks like a gruff, like 60-year-old man, but he still has like well-toned muscles. And then
Yeah, but
the young man is obviously a human. He looks to be maybe 15. But you when you speak to her, she's like, "Oh yes, is there anything else I can get for you, Mister?"
Cyrus, actually. And
Ah,
yeah, I have a question about your town, actually.
oh yes. What can I tell you about Riverdale? It's a lovely place.
Oh, how did it get here? Like, this place seems so, I don't know, lively. Uh, Surely this kind of town would be a little more, in the more populated area.
1 second. What was that?
And then the DM died.
Yep.
Sorry, my roommate had to ask me a question. His our other roommate's car is not working. Anyhow, yes, she'll speak up and well, the history of the town is a little complicated. I'm sure you've heard of the war that happened some 700 years ago, yes? When
No.
the birth of the Skull Coast Republic. Um, During that time, this is used to be a full elven town, and while this place is still in elven territory, since the birth of the Skull Coast Republic, human populations have been migrating and spreading further to the east. Um, During one of the battles, this town was mostly destroyed, besides of the magistrate's office. And after the peace was made, the humans offered to send some of their population over to this town to help rebuild. And the elves, of course, accepted, but it's tend to had a human predominant population ever since. And that was many generations ago.
Mm. I did kind of notice that there aren't too many elves around.
No, the mayor's an elf. He's been around. He was a little boy when the war happened.
You don't say.
Yeah, he's very well, I don't know how much you know about elves, but when the elves reach the end of their lifespans, all the youth and vigor they held throughout their whole lifetime ends, and they finally begin to show their age. And he's very old. I'm
I
only in my
see.
50s myself.
Hmm. What about your parents? Were they
Oh,
from here?
yeah, my mom runs the kitchen in the back and points at the bartender. Well, that's my dad.
Oh, all right. Huh.
The gruff barkeep kind of like points his points at you and then points at his own two eyes, two fingers, and then points back at you. Yeah, but
One
he looks
sweat
to be
drop
in his
escapes.
mid to late 60s.
Yeah.
So what was that?
A single sweat drop escapes my forehead as I turn back to her and continue my conversation. um, so what are the walls for then?
Well, we're on the edge of society of the Elvish kingdoms. We're very close to the woods. The town has been known to have been attacked by wolves before, giant spiders, goblins, kobolds. One time we had a griffin attack. That was pretty crazy.
Mm.
You know, living on the edge of society has its dangers, but has its freedoms. We don't have the same strict rules as all the other elvish towns do.
Do I get the feeling that she's like being totally honest?
Oh yeah, you can roll me a insight check. Your insight, by the way, is a bump to bump +5. You were very good at this. So D20 +5. So she's obviously telling the truth, but she's playing down the danger of the monster attacks. She's like, "Oh yeah, it's exciting, but it's obviously fucking dangerous and scary."
Hmm. Can I sort of call her on that and be like, yeah, that sounds like stuff that a gate would keep out, considering most of that goes either over walls or under them.
I mean, the goblins, these are forest goblins. They don't dig, luckily. But the griffin and the spiders are a problem. But we haven't had a spider attack in like 5 days, so that's new.
Was that like your biggest problem, spiders?
I mean, in the past year, they had been getting more and more numerous. We used to get an attack maybe once every 6 months, and then every 3 months, and then every month, and then up till the other day, it was, I don't know, maybe once every 3 days, perhaps. It was getting very bad.
There
But
aren't any other settlements out here that could have helped you?
well, we did send some people out. There was a group of adventurers who passed through. There was a what do they call them? A drow with them, and they went north, but we never saw them again.
They went north.
Well, that's the way you guys came. You guys went southeast, but the
Gotcha.
the spider den is due north of here.
Okay. And where did they come from?
Oh well, they came from the capital. They were some adventurers passing through. It looked to be like the drow was their leader. He looked very powerful. He had lots of shiny equipment, stuff like that. And the other people seemed to be his entourage, and they went off together, but they none of them came back.
Hmm? They didn't stick around, talk to anyone.
Not really. Um, the mayor hired them to kill some spiders. He paid him 120 gold in advance, and then as a advance payment, and then they were going to get more on their return, but they never came back.
Oh,
Oh.
well, that sounds horribly unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean the spider attack stopped though, so but that was it was weird. So they left, and then the spider attacks got even worse, and then 5 days ago they stopped. But they left here maybe 2 months ago.
Huh. Well, how about that? That sounds like this place is more exciting than I thought.
Yeah, I mean, I think we got really lucky. Although when that griffin showed up, that's when the drow was here, and he brought it down with a single arrow. It was incredible.
Huh.
I never caught his name. I think it started with an A.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Sorry, that's just me.
It's Revion in the tree. Just asleep.
Like, okay, yeah, he hears everything. Even while sleeping, he hears everything.
I think I asked all that I really want to ask, honestly.
Okay.
But
Well,
thank you
have
for
a
your
great
time.
evening. Yeah,
Yeah, you
thank
too.
you. All right, bye. And she'll kind of walk off, finish cleaning. And once again, you kind of look over. You see her dad looking at you.
I'm gonna wave at him and scamper up to my room.
I'll nod. All right. Finally, the next morning passes. You all take a long rest. You get a lot of sleep. Everything's beautiful. I mean, Revion, you sleep a little uncomfortably, and you have to wake up in the middle of the night and do a watch, and then the dog will actually uh, nudge you when it's time for the dog to do its watch, and then by the time you wake up, third child's awake again.
Okay.
Yep. So everyone wakes up and goes about their morning. Uh, Cyrus, you are served breakfast at when you arrive downstairs.
Oh. I love this town.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Bacon, eggs, toast. A big weird fruit that is not a real life fruit.
What?
You know, it's like orange and it's like shaped weird. It's like a fantasy fruit.
Oh, I was gonna say like, well, can I like bite it?
Yeah. You bite it. It tastes like fruit. We'll call it a jongo. Jongos are
Gotcha.
common. Jongos are common in the Majocracy actually, and they're the Majocracy's #1 export. Jongos, not
Aw,
mongos, not mangoes. Jongos.
Jungos.
So yeah, you have
Been
like a
a
little
while
taste
since
of
I've
home.
seen that. That is some fucking quality hospitality right there.
Oh yeah, well, once again, it's the same waitress. She fucking is working again already. Well, thank you. Yeah, we saw that you were a Ganas, and well, we occasionally get to the shipments, and since you paid the deluxe package, we thought we'd give you something nice.
Well, I appreciate that. Do you just like live here?
Yeah, I have a room up on the top floor.
Oh,
It's my
I
dad and my mom's business. I'm gonna inherit one day.
I was being facetious, but interesting.
Yeah, well, have a great day. And she'll kind of
You,
wave to you, and all that. Revion, uh,
she's too happy.
you wake up,
All right.
and you see third child kind of standing watch, cooking some food on the fire.
Morning.
Cricket visited last night here, and she'll hand you a piece of meat.
Yeah.
I saved this for you.
Oh, it's nice of the both of you. Thank you. He'll take it and start munching on it.
Okay, well, we need to go into this town, right? I know you don't want to. I don't want to, but we got to get stuff. Come with me, please. I'm nervous.
All right.
Okay. And she'll like put one hand on the dog or the wolf and start walking over, and she like waits for you to come follow,
Well, he follows.
and then she grabs onto your hand and basically sticks like one hand on the dog, one hand on you, and then you guys enter. The guard waves you guys in. Your friend paid more than enough for the two of you. Come on in.
All right. Although he will take the chance to just side eye third child, like just he knew he was nervous, but wow. All right.
Yeah, she is very nervous, and like the second you guys go through the town, like even though she's not an actual wolf, you do see her hair start to stand up a little bit, and she's like extremely tense.
Calm down. People see you like that, they'll be liable. You're gonna attack them at any moment.
Yeah, okay, got it. I'll try to calm down. This is weird. This is weird. Where's the trees? What's why is that made of stone? Fuck. No, I'll shut up. I'll shut up.
Oh, third child, Revion, good morning. Cricket wandered out and munching on some elk jerky.
Morning.
Oh, hi.
Didn't expect you guys to come into the city.
Well,
Town, I guess.
we need to go get supplies. We need supplies.
I can go with you
And-
guys.
It'd probably help. She's more than a bit nervous.
Is your hand okay?
Shut
That's
up.
a good question.
She's squeezing you pretty tight, but it's not painful. Actually, hold on. How strong are you, bud?
My strength? Like, you want to
Yeah.
know the strength stat?
Yeah, your score.
It's my weakest one. I'm at a 6.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. So she's almost twice as strong as you are, so your hand does hurt a little bit. But she's not very strong herself, so she's not actually hurting you. It's just that it's a bit much for you.
Okay.
But yeah. Um, so
I'll
like
I'll
for
try to
example,
I'll try to play it off as if it isn't then.
yeah. For example, to Cyrus, and Sil'lin especially, it doesn't look like she's holding on to you too hard. But yes,
Okay.
the whole party can exit the inn if they wish.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and see if I can find some sort of potions to take with us.
Yeah, there is. You guys will have gotten this information from the waitress last night. There is a general goods store. There is a carpenter, a blacksmith, and then there is the magistrate's office, the mayor, and the mayor is a known wizard.
Mm.
Cool.
Well, guys, I would like to talk to the mayor.
I'm gonna stick with third child because she looks really nervous and I don't want to leave her alone.
How about we all stick together? We can go do the thing, and then we can do the other thing after. It's fine.
That sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Let me see. Sorry, I'm looking up the mayor's stat line. Okay, so you guys go in. Um, the door is unlocked. There's a nice little hallway. There's a person sitting at a desk, and there's a single guard. And the person at the desk says, "Oh, hello. Are you here to see the mayor?"
I guess
Would
so.
that be all right?
Yes, of course, of course. Here, let me. It's a bit early. He's a little old, but let me see if he's awake yet. She'll like go into the back room. Come back out. Yeah, he's awake. Just give him a little bit. He's making some coffee. He's a bit cranky without his coffee.
No, he can have all the time he needs. I'm not going anywhere.
All right, and about 10 minutes pass. You hear a very old sounding man. Oh, tell them they can come in.
Well, I'm gonna go in. Hello.
Yes. Hello. Have a seat. Yes, please, please. Are all of you guys coming in?
Yeah.
Excellent. Yes. There's a couch there. There's some chairs over here. Is that a wolf?
Yes. Yes, they are.
They're very well behaved.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Well. Okay. Here, let me show you a picture of what I have this guy set to look like. I don't know if this will work, pasting it in the chat. No, okay, I'm paste it on the map. Oh, no, that didn't work either. One sec.
Well, darn.
We will never know what the mayor looks like.
Oh, yeah, I'll get it. Hold on.
The turtle from Django. Rango.
No,
You're
no,
matching
they're
a turtle?
Yeah, the turtle from Rango, only in human form.
Well, he doesn't look quite like that. He looks like this. Oh yeah, that's very big. I was not expecting it to be so big.
yeah, it is.
But
Funny, I'm gonna shrink that down a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
So he looks like that.
Nope, this mayor is giving me complicated feelings.
Well, it's nice to meet all of you. Yes, I'm Sandor, the mayor here. What can I do you for?
Well, first, I would like to thank you for letting us stay in your beautiful city.
Oh, you're welcome. I mean, it's standard policy. You pay the tax, you can come in, don't cause any trouble. Standard procedure.
I had actually come here today because I wanted to ask you uh, about a certain an adventurer problem you might have had recently.
Oh, what kind of problem? What do you mean?
I had heard that you put some adventurers in your employ, and they
Yes,
hadn't come back.
I presume them dead, to be honest. But yes, yes.
Well, that's a fair presumption, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're dead.
Uh-huh.
Did you find the bodies?
We did.
We
Oh,
did.
oh. Well, I'm very surprised, to be honest with you. That young drow man seemed to be able to handle his stuff. But
Drow.
yes, there was a drow man amongst them. I believe his name was He knew. No, no, that's not it. I
I
knew.
knew.
Yes, yes, I knew. Yes, yes. Interesting fellow, very smart, very witty. But yes, well, we hired them to clear out the forest of the spider infestation that had been plaguing it for the past year. But
Oh.
none of them seem to have returned.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, as you know, we found them, and we actually found them in that spider's nest you mentioned.
Oh,
Which, by
unfortunate.
the way, that won't be a problem anymore.
Oh, good,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, yeah, that was kind of us. But anyway, um, can
That's
you
not
tell
how
us
you
more
claim
about?
reward there, Cyrus.
You want a reward? Get a reward.
Fine.
Well,
How can we claim this reward, good sir?
do you have any evidence? I mean, I wasn't born yesterday.
Oh,
Hey,
crap! Did we grab anything
ha-
from them?
hey, Revion, how about that bag?
Yeah, the bag.
Oh,
Trying to see where I put it. It. I know I had it in. I know I wrote it down somewhere. I just can't find.
Hey, that's okay, man. I assume that you.
Yeah. It's just I know it was a pearl, some gold, and there was a couple of vials of a poison.
that's what I was forgetting.
Well, I was
What?
thinking like just show him the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yes. Well, thank you. Thank you. It is good to see that you all have recovered that. Normally, I'd ask for, maybe a bit of spider or something, but that seems kind of gross, shall we say? But yes, the agreement with them was that they would get uh, some extra gold. Did you recover the gold that you they had from the cave that was there that I had given them?
Yeah.
Oh,
God
I see.
damn it, Cyrus. Yes.
I heard
Right.
that, young man.
Okay.
Fight me, Foxy.
Yeah. Guys, please don't argue in front of the mayor.
Oh, it's fine. They're cute kids. Anyhow, yes. So, well, you see, there was 120 gold, and then upon completion, I promised them an additional 100 gold. And then also, I also offered my services as a magician if they needed it.
Hmm.
Was that all you gave them? Not to be rude, mind you. I'm not saying that's not plenty, but that's not all we found.
What else did you find?
Can I whip out the pearl? Like, do I have it?
I don't know who picked it up.
I
Cyrus
don't
picked
know.
it up.
Who did?
I think it
Okay,
might have been
yeah.
Feezy, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, probably Fizzy.
The pearl was in the bag, so it would make sense that
That I
it
would
was,
have it.
Well, then I'm going to give him an expecting glance and give him the old head tilt. Go on. Don't be stingy.
He'll narrow his eyes at Cyrus at the accusation, and then just give the pearl over to the old man.
Oh, interesting. He'll look it over. Ah, smell it. Look at it. Hold up, let me test something. Pops the pill in his mouth. You see it like poking out from his cheek. You see him wave his hands. His eyes glow. Nods, spits out the pearl, wipes it off, hands it back to you. Yeah, that totally works. That's a pearl worth 100 gold pieces, and it can be used as a spell component for the spell Identify.
Oh.
Yes. So if you happen to know a wizard or a mage who can cast Identify, they can do that for you, as you saw.
Oh.
Yes.
Anyone here use magic?
Well, I mean, I'm just a bard. Don't really know much.
Well, bards can learn a great many spells, young lady. They tend to learn the most varied spell amount of spells besides wizards ourselves. They can even learn spells that wizards can't learn from other uh, mystic arts, such as druids or even warlocks, sorcerers. Quite unique. But I do know that that is within the capabilities of someone who practices the bardic arts. God, this is hard to put this in terms for characters. Jesus.
Yeah.
But yes, that is possible. Of course, it is up to you what you do with it. And once again, I did tell the previous group that my services were available to cast such spells.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Is there any sort of enchanting you can do?
I'm not a good enchanter to be honest, but I do know a great many abjuration spells of magic. Um, I'm also good at divination of kinds. I can see specific people if I know who they are. I can cast my mind to look at them from a fair distance.
Can you see the entity known as Malkathet?
Oh, my. I. Hold on. Let me see what he knows. Let me finish giving him spells, and then I can roll.
That would be kind of a hit question, don't you think?
Well, gotta see if the cultists have had much of a presence here.
Fair enough.
He does look kind of like, oh my, like that's scary. But let me see how much he knows. He will know at least a little bit. So. He rolled garbage. Well, I do know that is a demon, a very powerful demon, in fact. Um, I could hypothetically cast a spell to speak with them.
I'd rather you not do that.
Oh, no.
Well,
Please don't. They're scary.
yes. Well, why would you wish to contact a demon?
Uh, Not so much contact, more as watch.
Ah, making sure you're safe. Yes.
Yes.
Did you upset this demon, young man?
You could say that. It's not so
That's
much
very.
the demon as it is her followers.
Well, the more you mess with the followers, eventually the demon herself will know of you. That is my warning. And do not bring any foulness into my town.
I don't plan to.
Good, good. Well, there are many spells that I can cast. It just depends on what you wish. And also if you ever come back and find me here. I am willing to identify equipment you have, as I have my own pearl. And he'll hold out a separate pearl. This one is black, and it is about the same size as the pinkish white pearl that you guys all are in the possession of.
Hmm.
Neat.
Nope.
Yes. Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
No, that about does it for me.
Yes, yes.
Well, my wolf friend here and he nods over to third child, need, some tool maintenance supplies. Could you point me?
Yes, I highly recommend going to the general goods store. That's owned by Leo. Leo's a good guy. He's been here for quite some time. Uh, uh, a beast folk like yourself.
What? Really?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Interesting.
Yes, he's a fine young Leonin, I believe their subspecies is called Leo. Leo the Leonin. Yes. Very very nice. Good at good salesman. I must say, one time perhaps too many that he's gotten me to sell a little bit too much goods.
Hmm. Well, all right then. I guess we'll head over there.
Oh, thank you. Anything else? I'm not particularly busy. This town is very small.
Um, I have one more question. I'm sorry.
Oh, of course, young man.
Um, those adventurers, to not to bring it up again, but were they with Ainu when he came by?
Yeah, so there was three of them. The three seemed very young, very naive. You know, very oh, we're just getting out there and starting to adventure
Oh,
kind
very
of stuff.
gung ho.
Yes, exactly. And the young Ainu man, I did cast some spells, trying to figure out what exactly his nature was, as the Drow aren't 100% to be trusted, you see. But I sensed no deceit from him, no uh, evil, so to speak. But he seemed to hold those children in not necessarily disdain, but that he held power over them. Yes.
Uh, at this point, Revion will clench his fists and just like give a small grit out of hearing this, because he knows.
Oh, he knows. Yes.
That can't be why he came here.
Oh, presumably not. What else did you find in the cave besides the spiders in the bag?
We found magic.
Oh, magic. What kind?
There's a
Not
large
Large.
exactly the
circle,
fun kind.
speeding up the hatching time of the spider's eggs. We're pretty sure that's why there's been so many attacks on the town recently.
Ah, interesting. And you say, what was it? What was it made out of? It was carved into the floor, or?
Do you have do you have anything that we can draw on? I'm
Yes,
sure one
yes.
of us would
Here's a
remember
piece of
what it looks like.
paper. Here's a quill. Please go ahead.
Who would be the best at that? Be I don't know, Cricket.
Whoever has the highest dex can make the best drawing.
That would probably be me. Yeah, my dex is 17.
Revion's dex is 18.
Okay, never mind then.
Third child's dex is 19.
I'm not trusting her with a pen.
Yes, she would know how to use it.
Well, I could give it a shot, I suppose.
Yeah. Recreate this for us, please. You remember what it looks like, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, well, here, let me see. Oh my. Yes, that... Well, you see, what this does is it is a potent, powerful circle. This circle, what it does is it connects the magic to the demon web. The demon web is a very awful, disgusting place, but here, let me read a bit more into it. Well, he has advantage, so that's good. There we go, that's better.
Much better. He rolled a 2 last time. He's got a +9.
He rolled a
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, so he
Jeez.
rolled. Oh, I didn't even see the 23, so we'll do the 23. Yes. So, yes. Well, the magic connects to the demon web, channeling the dark energies of the spider mistress. I dare not speak her name, but this
What?
must have enhanced their growth.
Dare not speak her name.
I do not wish to know. She is the bane
Is
of
she
all
some
elves.
kind of... Oh. I thought she would have been some sort of lesser demon compared to the other one.
Let me roll this. No, their power is near equal. I would say Loth is stronger, but shit, I said it.
God damn it.
He'll like look really upset, and then be like, "No, it's fine. I have wards. It's fine. I have wards. It's fine."
God damn.
But yes, the one I wish to not speak of is stronger than the greater demon that you seek as well. But her influence on the surface world is more limited than the other one.
Yeah, we noticed that.
The dark spider controls the Underdark, while the Lady of Lust has influence in high elven societies, particularly amongst the noble families and people who are disgusting and debaucherous. But yes.
Controls the Underdark, you say?
Indeed, yes.
So, any wonder if I knew had any connection to that? Being a
When
drow?
I cast my... Yes, indeed. I did cast some spells on him, and I did not sense any deceit, dishonesty, or evil on him. But there is a possibility of that he had his own magical defenses up. You seem like you know this man. Is he a wizard of some kind?
No, he's not.
Then it would be unlikely for him to being able to pierce my senses.
What if he had help?
That's what I was thinking. Perhaps there is a possibility of him using the power of a dark god, another wizard, perhaps. There are amulets that prevent your true nature from being detected through divination magic. So he could have done that as well. Although normally I would have been able to sense the magic itself on the item.
Do you know why somebody would want to, I don't know, ruin this forest with something like those spiders?
Oh, if it specifically has connection to the Dark Spider, it could be for a great many things. She is lustful, evil, and dark in many, many ways, but most importantly of all is that she despises men, and this drow man, if he did owe her something, would have to acquiesce if he owed her. That is how she works. She tries to put people under her control through deals and favors. Very much like a devil, but different.
But these two demons sound like they don't owe each other anything.
They do
Why would
not.
they be working in tandem?
They are not. I don't
Have you
believe
ever
the
heard the
incident with
thought?
the spiders. Ah, yes, go ahead, young man.
You ever heard the thought that the enemy of my enemy is my friend?
Oh.
Although,
That's
through
dark.
my divinations, I do not believe that there is a connection between the court and the drow themselves. I do suggest you be careful. You might have more enemies than you think, especially after stopping the Lady of Spiders' plans.
Oh
Right.
dear.
But I long ago was a seasoned adventurer, and if you seek any advice, please come to me. I would be great. I am grateful for what you have done to for my town, and I wish to make it up to you.
Well, we'll definitely hold you to it.
Good. I don't expect anything less.
Well, thank you for your time, Mayor.
Oh, of course, of course. It's a pleasure.
Can I detect him hiding anything at all?
Yeah, roll. All of you, if you wish, can roll insight checks.
Oh god. For a moment there, Larry,
You
I
thought my
thought
roll
your
was
roll
yours.
was mine. Yeah, because they were
Jesus.
just right next to each other. Well,
Yeah, no, you rolled much better than I did.
Yeah. So Cyrus specifically knows that his main concern is the town. He cares about the town. He's out to protect the town. Because you've helped the town, he is willing to help you, but he does not want to get the town involved in any danger. Everyone can get the same information with the exception of his hesitation to help because it might endanger the town. Oh, of course, except Sil'lin. Sil'lin doesn't know jack shit.
Yeah, the mayor's just a cool dude.
Yeah. Agreed.
seems nice enough.
Yes.
Someone. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know we were still in the room with him.
But you guys can go after that. But yes, young lady, the halfling. I never caught your name. I'm sorry. I suggest you learn that spell identify. It will be useful in your future endeavors, as I may not always be available for you.
Of course. Thank you.
Good luck on your studies. Congratulations on being a person of the arcane arts. It's always a pleasure to meet another one.
Thank you so much.
Well, bye-bye now.
She waves adorably as she leaves the rest of the group.
All right. Well, third child and I are going to be going to get those tool supplies. Where are
Yep.
you off to?
Same.
I'm looking for a potion.
Cool. So General Goods Store it is. You guys all arrive at the General Goods Store. At the door, it says Leon's.
Are you trying to do alliteration?
Yeah, Leon's lustrous.
Lustrous.
Yeah, Leon's lustrous. Let's see. That's fine. 2 alliterations is good. Leon's lustrous wares.
All right. Yeah, that.
Ooh, I already like this place.
Very nice.
You see a anthropomorphic lion at the counter. He's kind of minding his own business. You see him wiping a table down, and he's wearing a little apron, a little shop, like he's like in a little shopkeep's outfit. And he says, oh, hello, come on in. It's a pleasure. It's nice to meet all of you. I'm Leo. It's nice to meet you. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. It's nice to meet you too. I heard this was the best place to get stuff.
Well, it's the only place to get stuff around here.
Well, then maybe you can help me.
Ah, well, what are you all looking for? Man, he'll give a very knowing nod to he'll give a very knowing nod to Revion, by the way. This is what he looks like.
Revion will narrow his eyes.
Yeah.
Well, yes. It is a pleasure. So what do you all seek? I have many. I'm doing the fucking guy's voice again. I'm doing the fucking Salvador's voice. Here, let me. I realize I didn't get out of it. Hold on. Okay, big, handsome lion man. Hello. Yes.
That works.
There you go.
Yes. Sorry. I had a
Frog
hairball.
in your throat.
I had a hairball. Yes.
I like that.
Well. What can good old Leo do for all of you?
Guys.
I'm looking for something to, keep me alive in battle.
We need health potions.
Yeah.
Potions, yes. Oh, wonderful.
And I would like a better stick.
A better stick, you say?
Yeah, this one's kind of, it works, but I could do better than that.
Well, I have, yes, a potion of healing is about 55 gold pieces. I'm doing the fucking voice again. God damn it. Hello, big lion man. Yes, I am. Hello. Yes, so a potion of healing is about 55 gold pieces. It takes a bit of time and for me to get shipments of them in. I only have about I have 2 of the lesser variety, 1 of the superior variety. The superior ones, of course, are going to cost a bit more.
Right.
Well, I guess it's better than nothing, which is what we've got right now.
True. Would you be interested in this whip that I have as a partial trade?
Yes. Well, let me look at that young man.
You're doing it again, TJ.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes. I am a proud, handsome lion. Well,
Can I just imagine in my head that the mayor ran out of the building out the back and then threw on a lion costume?
Yes.
no, that is not what happened. 100%. I just did that voice for 30 minutes, so I'm stuck in it.
He knows
No.
magic. He could secretly be every single person in this small town.
No, shut up. I will start making people take psychic damage. No.
Okay.
My brain's already hurt.
So, yes, I would accept 2 gold pieces for this whip. It seems to be decently made.
All right. Well, let's see. How much did we get from the mayor?
He gave you guys an additional 100. So you guys
Okay.
have 220 from your guys' adventures. Presumably, you guys have your own amount of whatchamacallit, split amongst yourselves.
Yeah, I mean, I've got my own little bit, but I wasn't sure about how much we had gotten.
Yeah. Oh, my apologies. I was incorrect about the second potion. I have a singular greater healing potion, not superior. Those are much more expensive.
Okay. Well, I guess we should go with the 2 lesser potions then.
Yeah. So 2.
But I mean,
lesser-
that would be kind of expensive.
Oh, they're 55 gold apiece, and then the greater one is 150. The greater one is fairly potent.
It definitely wouldn't be prudent for us to get that.
No.
I also, of course,
we
do
not
have
get gold?
standard equipment.
Did we not get gold from the
Sandor?
Sandor? Yeah.
Yeah, Sandor gave you guys 100 gold. So you guys have 220 gold total, besides whatever is on your person. For example, on Revion's person, he has about 18 gold pieces.
17 since I used one for their admission into the town.
Yes, here, let me minus that for you.
I already did it.
Oh, good. But yes, so he has some amount of gold on him, and everyone else does as well. Cyrus in particular has 15 gold, but I forgot to minus his gold for
the royal treatment.
the royal treatment, so minus 1 gold, and then he has 14 and 6 silver. But yes,
Had to splurge, didn't you?
I mean it's a single
Oh,
gold piece.
please. You guys don't understand, okay? I'm a monk. I'm supposed to resist the earthly temptations of the world, and if I don't know what those
You seem
are,
very bad
how can I
at it.
avoid them?
So you indulged in the temptations to know what to avoid.
Please,
Exactly. Know your
please.
enemy.
Gentlemen, ladies, let's not argue in my shop. But yes, I will take 2 gold pieces for the whip. Or I'll give you 2 gold pieces for the whip. My apologies. I have some fancier arms and armor if you wish. I have bows, arrows, the like. Climbing kits and such.
So yeah,
General arms and armor, but if you wish something more custom, I recommend you visiting the blacksmith.
Do you have a 10-foot pole?
Yes. The classic adventurer kit tool. Let me see. I have, yes, a 10-foot pole, and he like pulls it out of the back. You see it collapses in on itself. So
Yeah,
like, you
very
can pull it
handy.
out. Yes, this one, the collapsible version is 10 copper or silver. You know, your preference. And then the non-collapsible version, I'd have to get from the back. Those guys are about 7 copper.
I'll go with the collapsible.
Yes, fine choice.
How many do
Presumably
you
you
have
guys are
those?
I have the collapsible ones. I have about 4.
I'd like to take one of those too, please.
Oh, good. 1 silver, please, or 10 copper. I can do make change, of course.
I'll do 1 silver.
You know what? Yes, I like that. Leon's illustrious off license.
Yeah,
Who said
Thank
that?
you,
Molly.
That's pretty good. That's really good.
That is really good.
Yes, my shop I've had here for the past 10 years. I quite enjoy the place.
That is amazing.
Let's see. Inventory. How do I add stuff? Manage? Yeah, there we go. Cool.
Yep. Also, Larry, just to let you know, that is a Leonin from Magic the Gathering.
Oh yeah,
They
trust
are-
me, I recognize the artwork.
Yeah, they are a official race in Dungeons and Dragons now because there's the 2 Magic the Gathering books out.
Right, and that's also why Cyrus is a Vidalcan, which is also from Magic.
Yep. But yes, I used to be an adventurer as well. It was good times. A lot of racism. It's hard being a lion man.
I assume a lot of people would be scared of you.
Oh yeah. I mean, look at these chompers, and he'll like smile.
They're so shiny. How do you keep them so clean?
Yes. Well, you see, I have this. And he'll pull out like a bottle of like this paste. He has toothpaste. On him.
Just on him.
Yes. Well, you
This
see
is
when
why
you have
he's a
teeth
salesman.
when you have teeth like mine, you have to clean them every time you eat. I'm sure your Vulpine friend will know what I mean.
That is so fascinating. Would you mind if I sketch that, please?
Sure, sure. Here. He'll like pose and like flex and like smile. I can hold this as long as you need.
So
Cricket
while Cricket's
immediately
doing that, no, go ahead.
Cricket is immediately sitting down and starting to sketch out this amazing lion man.
Also, please put Leo's lustrous off license on there, and please be sure to tell all your friends to come visit and shop. Flex, flex. He's like JoJo flexing.
Of course he is.
Cricket
Yeah,
is loving it.
Yeah, this guy like Sil'lin, you're very strong, but this guy is very very strong. Like you think he could easily beat you in like an arm wrestling contest.
All right.
probably bend me in half.
I mean you're not the physically weakest.
No, but I am the lightest.
Okay, because you're
Bird
a fair
bones.
ganassi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm hollow.
Yep, he's a little bird bone boy. So, but yes, would you like those potions? I can sell them for you.
Motions, please.
Guys.
Yes, the two common healing potions, or the single greater healing, or both.
I'll buy the 2 common ones.
Oh yes, yes. So that'll be 110 gold pieces, young lady.
That's
Worth
a
it.
bit
Here,
more.
take mine.
Okay.
So, Cyrus, how much of it are you paying for?
I'll drop 50.
How did
Or
you?
no.
How,
Wait, how much? Yeah, how much do I
so
have?
presumably, all of you have 220, and then you
Okay.
each have your individual amount. Altogether, you have 220, and then you also have your individual amount.
Oh,
So the most you could put on it is 14 gold pieces.
gotcha. Yeah. Well then, yeah, I'll put 10.
Yeah, I'll
forgot.
also put
I
in
guess.
10.
Yeah.
I just checked and I only have 1 gold.
Sil'lin
Trying
will
to spend
also
money
put
I don't
10.
have.
Please minus the gold, Sil'lin, if you wish.
Yep.
Yes. So that now the price is 90. Well, with the rest of it. And then, are you using that whip as credit? Did you use that as well?
Yeah. I'll go ahead and remove the whip from my character sheet.
And then add the 2 gold pieces.
Right.
Unless you're using it for credit towards this, and it will be 88 gold pieces.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use it straight up for credit.
So 88 gold pieces is now the what's remaining on the cost.
Well,
Third child will look around. Like, you guys want me to help? I have some things I can give.
I mean, as a group, we do have a decent amount of coin.
This is something that would benefit the whole group.
Well,
I don't mind.
hold on. She'll say, and she'll like put her bag on the ground, pull out a leather skin, go back in the bag, pull out another leather skin,
Yes.
and another, and another, and another.
Yes.
And she pulls out like 10 different leather skins, and he looks them over, and she's like kind of like smiles a toothy grin at him, and let's see how well she convinces him.
Oh
Well.
my.
Can I try to persuade as well on her behalf?
You can, yeah, sure. What do you say to him?
Well, initially, if he doesn't look too convinced, I go up to the counter and just go, "Hey, you don't understand. These are locally sourced, ethically,
Oh my God.
ethically maintained leather. I mean, you do not get this quality every day."
And he'll nod. Roll your persuasion check with advantage.
Yeah. This
Yeah,
is what
true.
the bard's for.
Yeah, so
So
roll
I roll
twice
it-
and take the better result.
Hey,
go.
there we go.
Sorry, 18.
You have me convinced, young lady. Let me see. I will do.
Whoa.
Yes, 61 gold for all of those, and I believe the current pricing was 88.
Yep. So
yes.
it's 27.
Yes, yes. So 27. And this is a very good deal, I might say. Please tell everyone that I treat my customers fairly.
I will get your shop name tattooed on my back if you want, man.
That seems a bit
Revion just looked at
extreme.
Cyrus weirdly.
Yes, that seems a bit extreme. Is there anything else you guys desire? I have, like I said, weapons and arms, but if you wish something
I
custom,
I have a question.
yes.
How much will you pay me if I write a ballad in your honor as advertisement?
I will give you a store credit. I'd have to hear the ballad first to determine the value.
I'm gonna go work on making a ballad for you.
Oh, good, good. Well, if you finish it before you leave, come see me.
All right.
Has everyone else gotten their things now?
Yep,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm gonna
good.
look at the weapons. I'm gonna see if he's got anything better than a stick.
Then Revion will turn towards Leo and say, my friend here and I need some tool maintenance kits, please.
Ah, easily done. For a fellow skin shifter, perhaps I will give you a discount, my friend. We'll look about 5 gold pieces for both. And the third child just like looks and like looks down, and she's like, I just used all my money that, or I gave away all my leather.
I have some, don't worry.
Oh, thank you.
So it's 10?
Yes,
Total?
yes.
There you go.
Thank you, young man. It is a pleasure. Um, yes, you should be able to maintain most of your gear with that. But let me check something. I'm looking for equipment for the young man. So, as a monk, right? You are proficient in simple weapons and short swords.
Yes, sir.
And so, let me look at the simple weapons. Okay, simple weapons: boomerang, club, light crossbow, daggers, darts, great clubs, hand axe, javelin, light hammer, mace, quarterstaff, short bow, sickle, sling, spear, and yakuwala.
Say that
I
again?
don't know what that is.
YKLWA. It's a short spear.
Iquala, I think it is. It would be pronounced.
Yikula.
Well, you don't like hard pronounce Y's like that, and I think it would be more ick rather than because like it's like Yggdrasil.
Yeah,
You
I'm
don't
looking
pronounce
at.
it Yggdrasil. You know?
Yeah, it's So I'm looking at how it's properly pronounced. It's Yikula.
Oh, it is like that. Okay, I was wrong.
Yep. No worries. They cost. Yep. But yes, that's about 2 gold pieces. It's a fairly rare weapon. Um. Yeah. It can be used as a throwing weapon or as a melee weapon. It's very good. It's a short spear.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Cool. 3 gold pieces, young man. I'm sorry, 2 gold
Do I
pieces,
have
young
it?
man. I was reading the wrong thing in my ledger.
Ah,
It does 1d8 piercing damage. And it goes off of simple melee weapon. It goes off your strength. Because your bow staff is a monk weapon, it can go off your strength or your dex. This one only goes off your strength.
all right.
Yep.
Well, I mean, it's something that's one-handed. That'll work.
Indeed. Is there anything else I can get all of you?
I present my ballad.
That was quick.
Very
first-
talented.
So what is the what is the ballad? How's it go?
It is called Classico.
Classico.
I'm posting it in the Discord because I cannot sing worth anything under pressure, but I found someone who can.
Ah.
I
Yes. A shiny golden god, you say?
Ah,
golden
I knew
god.
it. I knew it as soon as you said Classico. God damn it.
Yes,
He's
yes.
a man. You see, he's more than a man. He's a shiny golden god.
You know, I do like the part where you talk about my mane for about 2 verses. But I wonder, what is rock and roll?
It is you. You are rock and roll, good sir.
Ah,
And this
Should we
entire
show him
song.
and show him a little bardcore?
how fanciful. I do enjoy it. Yes, I will accept this for... Roll me a persuasion check. Actually, roll me a performance check and then a persuasion check.
Oh golly. Okay, let's see. Performance. Then persuasion.
Yes, that is a lovely song, young lady, but I think as long as you sing it at every tavern you go to, I will give you a 50 gold credits voucher.
Done. And I will put most of that onto the potions.
Okay, so you gain, the party fund goes up by 50 gold.
Nice.
Very
Because
nice.
presumably you guys already spent that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, I bid you all adieu. And he'll bow.
Revion will wave as he leaves with third child.
Before we finish up for today, is there any other shopping you guys want to get done?
No, I'm good. I just performed for material, so I think I'm good.
Yeah, no, I got everything I wanted out of this town.
Excellent. You guys don't need to buy rations because third child can just feed you guys all the time.
Yay.
Exactly.
Thank God for third child.
We don't
Yeah.
even need to buy clothes. She can make them.
Yeah, she can make clothes and everything. It's just pretty helpful. I will let you know rations, by the way. Let me find them. Rations. I gotta find the cost of rations. It does not say. There should be an actual cost of a ration, but I can't find it yet. Ah, there it is. 2 silver a day for rations.
Wow.
Yeah, for a day's travel worth of rations. And she just is like, yeah, you guys are good. Saves you guys lots of money.
I wasn't even thinking of that when I came up with the idea to have her there. I was just hoping for better rolls in combat.
Because
one
of
more
how she
turn,
saved
maybe
our
we'll do
ass.
some better. Yeah, exactly. But this
Granted,
is
the first
probably the
combat
best
you guys
decision I've
were-
ever made.
Yeah, and you know, the thing is, the first combat you guys were in, she got knocked out almost immediately because she got surrounded by spiders.
Yeah.
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 She's still awesome.
She is indeed still awesome.
Well,
All right.
Can you imagine how much that would have sucked if she wasn't there? We would have had to deal with all of that ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
I would have, yeah. I mean, out of character, there would have been less spiders, but you know.
Yeah.
That's it for us today. For the Demonfall Fury of Malkatheth. Seems that the party has found new allies as well as new enemies. I hope everyone enjoyed the game this fine day, and I hope you enjoy your Wednesday.
Yep. Thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. Thank you again for Sneaky808 for subscribing. Don't forget to join the Discord. I will be back tomorrow at 1. And
Ooh,
as I
one
always
more thing.
say, yeah, go ahead.
Wait. So, we made a new YouTube channel. Please look up the VODs for the D&D game on YouTube at Dire DM. Also, please catch us on Twitter. I'm the Dire DM, and at True Crew Squeezes for our True Crew Squeezes. Thank you guys so much.
Yep. And I will be back tomorrow at 1, like I was saying. And have a great day.